Hello, I'm Dennis Cometti. Football back at TIO Stadium. Good to be back in Darwin. And joining me in the box for special comments will be Matthew Richardson.
Hi Den, really excited about this one today.
Today, the Demons versus the Crows. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banner looks great and everything is spelt correctly. Mind you, I'm the last man to ask. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. Banners ready for the players. We have the toss of the coin. Adelaide kicking to the right of screen. Round 10, just waiting for the opening siren now. Here we go. It's Melbourne versus Adelaide. Jacobs not even close to getting a hit out. He might have to take a leaf out of the Karate Kid and sweep the knee. A short handball. Gallant handballs it to the open paddock. Oliver goes back to collect the ball. A free kick and several tick. Hannon claims the ball. Chips it down towards half forward. Gallant with the mark. Sends it on its way. Salem with the mark. Kicks into the forward line. Good mark by Petraka. 35 metres out. Going for goal number 1. Salem steers the ball towards goal. Salem kicks our first goal of the game. The Ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Jacobs gets onto the ball, gets the ball free. Salem heading in. Watch his style. Salem scores with a beautiful kick. A second goal in the bag. Melbourne with a very handy lead early on.
Salem needs to practice his goal-kicking routine. It helps a player handle any situation in the game. If he does that more often, then he might enter the league of the elite goal kickers.
Hartigan aims for his man on the ground. Oliver throws it clear as day. Kicks hurriedly. Gallant delusions of grandeur. Intercepted. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. A solid mark from Gibson. Jams it on the boot. Oliver looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one.
Jones really wears his heart on his sleeve. That's a mark. Jacobs kicks the ball. Brown marks the ball. Sending it on its way. Gibbs with the spill. Lever kicks the ball. The ball is tapped. He gets boot to the ball. He boots it. Oliver takes the mark.
Oliver sends one up towards the wing. Takes it well.
Sloan is a Rolls Royce of a player who has the ability to read the play like no other. He gets it under pressure. He puts power behind that kick. Lewis bumps. Crouch intercepts it. Hand passes to the running man. He hand passes it. Laird didn't waste the opportunity. Good hand skills there. Head down, going for goal. Strong mark there.
He kicks it. I need to bleep myself about now. Otten sinking his first goal. The Crows are on the board. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. And there's the bounce. Tap to advantage. Hunt comes away with the ball. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. Slams it on the boot. We'll go to Richo for the stats.
The Demons leading the kicking stats by a considerable margin on 15. The Crows behind with only 8 and may have a hard time catching up. Not a lot of difference in the tackling stats. The Crows are slightly ahead with 4-3. It appears Melbourne have the upper hand in handballs, leading with 10.
That's pretty deep, Richo. The first break is finished and play is set to commence.
Football doesn't build character, it reveals it.
Jacobs wins the tap. Terrible timing by Gorn. Hibbert gets a hard bump from Gibbs. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Jams it on the boot now. Strong mark. 40 metres out. Tyson slams one on the boot for goal. Slots it. Melbourne by 2 goals.
Tyson is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion.
And look at that bounce. Jacobs knocks it down the field. Lucky bounce collected. Gorn with the tap. Soccer kick. Good tap from Salem. Talia is able to grab it on the half volley. Good tap from Gibson. Oliver controls. Bug intercepts it. Hannon with no other option but to put it to the empty space. He gives the ball a mighty roost. Lever gets the upper hand. He has a mighty kick of the footy. Taken by Jones.
But the Demons' big men are not pulling down many marks inside the 50, with most of the Melbourne scoring opportunities coming from shots on the run. Strong mark there. Douglas puts his boot on it. Crouch with great hands.
Nice drop punt. The contest, no match for him. Jams it on the boot. Sloan had no chance, but at least he made an attempt. Handballs from the tackle. He boots it from the pack. Jenkins having no trouble taking that one. 40 metres out. The ball is slammed towards goal by Jenkins. Chalk up a goal for the Crows. Jenkins getting his first. 2 goals can bring this back for Adelaide. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. There's the bounce.
Jacobs is just ridiculously consistent. I'd like to see a clanger from him for a change. When coaches have someone like him in the lineup, they can just sleep a lot easier knowing how reliable he is. He kicks the ball. There's no contest for that mark.
Laird kicks. A mark by Jenkins. This to equalise. That's a ripper. Hibbert with the kick. Nice mark there. A desperate kick there. Marks.
Viney, it's just so creative that the coach has just given him the freedom to experiment and take the game on, knowing that he's just all class. He claims the ball. Betts taking aim.
Time to take a look at the stats.
You could slip a bit of paper in between these two teams on the marking stats. They're really that close. The tackling has been really equal in this match so far. The Demons, 7. Adelaide, 6.
Thanks for that, Richo. We're halfway through the game now. I can't wait for the next half. We're back for the third term.
If you have everything under control, you're not moving fast enough.
Jacobs really gets onto this one. Gets a handball away. Takes possession. This could see the scores even. He holds his breath. Jacobs scoring from a long bomb. He sinks his first goal. Adelaide have scored the last 2 goals. That's 3 each. The bounce is straight as an arrow. Jacobs decisively. Gibbs aims for his man on the ground. Kicks it. The loose ball picked up. An easy interception for Hibbert. Unfortunately, placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. Adelaide in front, but only 1 goal the difference.
McGovern has so much potential, he could just be anything.
The bounce, laser straight.
Gawn. He's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. Salem going for home. Salem kicks it straight through the big sticks. Nothing splitting these two teams on the scoreboard at the moment.
The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Clean tap by Gawn. He was pushed. Hartigan kicks it to the square. Nice contested mark by Jones. Cuts towards the middle. The bouncing ball is controlled. Big man does nicely. Nicely intercepted by Talia. Laird hand passes the ball to the runner going past. Gibson, the better man there. Boots it. A great effort. Jones sends the ball on its way. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it.
Gawn has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team. Jacobs with the kick. Crouch marks the ball. He boots it. Strong mark there.
A low stabbing kick. Laird got under it. Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. 35 metres out. Otten has a shot. It's a question of accuracy. Takes it well. Jenkins. Otten. Otten plucks it out of the air. Hits the ball on the boot. Gibbs. He boots it. Gibbs. The Crows up by 1 goal. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Gawn thumps it forward. Let's check out the stats.
Both teams fairly close in the handball stats, 17-13. In terms of marking, neither team looks to have an advantage over the other.
Thanks for sharing that with us, Richo. The pressure's on. It's the final quarter.
It's not over when you're losing terribly. It's over when you quit.
Gibbs guides it. Hunt taps it. Timely handball. Crouch going for number 1. Tapped by Otten. He controls the bouncing ball. Jeddick onto the ball. Jams it on the boot now. A nice uncontested mark for Bug.
Bug got a really good footballing brain. Great hands. He kicks the ball. Good mark. McKay boots it. Just wasn't able to grab it cleanly. Garlett takes possession. Good mark.
Gawn puts it on the boot. A good mark under the circumstances. He picked it up off the ground. Brown takes it well. Lining up the goal now. 50 metres out. Kicks it. Nice hands. Puts boot to ball. Brown with another possession. Jacobs hammers the ball for goal. A goal for the Crows. The Crows have scored the last 2 goals. Adelaide 2 goals up.
Jacobs will want to try and wheel around onto his favoured foot, but he's still very capable on the other.
Garlett has the ball. Is in his possession. A lot of possessions for him. He has space for an easy mark.
Melbourne just aren't running for each other and creating any space to work into, and as a result they haven't been able to earn many shots inside 50. Talia with good strong hands. He boots it. Really solid use of the body to outmark his opponent.
Kicks. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark.
Great move to be able to work into an uncontested position.
A lovely drop punt. Gibson has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. He takes the shot. Gibson. Adelaide can take a breath now. They're 3 goals up. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Gorn guides it. Batted down nicely by Lewis. Salem with the football. He gives the ball away. Hartigan comes away with the ball. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. I haven't seen him for a while, Richard.
Yeah, he's barely touched the ball, Dennis.
He hasn't seen much of the footy. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Here's the bounce. Gorn gets the tap. Hartigan with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. What a valiant effort from the Crows. Richo, any last-minute thoughts?
We have to feel a little bit for Melbourne. They've worked really hard to get into a good position to win this match, and they've let a golden opportunity slip through their fingers.
Much appreciated, Richo. Final scores are 42-30. Well, that's it. I'll let Richo say the goodbyes.
It was great being here, Dennis. I can't wait for the next match.
Thanks for joining us. As always, it's been a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you back soon.